guys. Today I'm going to take you through my third trimester to-do list in Todoist. Basically, I am in my third trimester, and as we get closer to the due date, there's just a lot of stuff that needs to get done, whether it's packing hospital bags or just like preparing the house for a newborn. And I know that babies don't come on time. You know, I don't have a C-section scheduled or anything like that. We're just going to have to go to the hospital when it's time. So trying to get the house ready is a little bit difficult when you don't have an actual date when baby's going to show up. So my husband and I made kind of a to-do list in our system here, so that, you know, worst case scenario, if baby comes 3 weeks early, we can have people help us with the list. And, you know, if baby comes 3 weeks late, we can have everything done by the time she arrives. So I'm just going to walk you through Todoist. Todoist is the app that my husband and I both use just for all of our tasks. We share a bunch of projects in there, so everyone can see what's on the project, and I'm just going to show you what we have set up in there and kind of what we have in place so that worst case scenario, if baby comes super early and we're really unprepared, our family can step in and, you know, if they say like, how can we help? We actually have like just a list that we can show them that they could help us with. So let's just hop right in and start this video. Alright, so we are in my Todoist account right now, and I have this project called Baby that basically has a bunch of smaller projects in it. We have obviously completed some of these tasks, so I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we have completed just to give you an idea. Basically what I've done is add due dates to a lot of these so that I don't forget to actually work on them before the actual due date of the baby comes. So some of these are super simple, just like making sure that our pet's nails are clipped short so they don't accidentally, you know, claw the baby, or they're not clawing on the carpet, or, you know, anything like that. And I know that clipping their nails regularly is just going to be something that gets put on the back burner once we have a newborn. So we want to make sure that they just have all their shots and that they're well taken care of and that they're groomed before baby gets here. Then there's some that are a little more complicated, like preparing some meals in the freezer. We want to do breakfast burritos and then 10 like regular meals. Breakfast burritos, we make these all the time. They're super easy. Basically, we just make a ton of burritos, wrap them in foil, and then throw them in the freezer. So we're going to do those kind of early in December. They last a long time, especially if you put them in some Ziploc bags. And they're super easy to heat up because you just toss them in the microwave or in the oven. And they're a quick, healthy little breakfast or a snack when you kind of need some protein and just need something to munch on. And then freezer meals, we actually planned out 10 of those meals. These will just go in Ziploc bags or sous vide bags, and that way we can easily just throw them in the crock pot, throw them in the sous vide, throw them in a pan. Just quick meals that, you know, we don't have to prep, we don't have to cook for too long, but something that we can have cooking all day so that we're not too worried about dinners. My family is absolutely awesome, and we know that a lot of them will probably help us out with food and just bringing us snacks or running to the grocery store for us, so we're not too concerned about this, but we do want to have some meals just ready to go, so on nights that we're just exhausted and don't feel like cooking, we have something ready that we can just reheat. We have all kinds of stuff on here kind of like that, making sure that the car seat's installed, packing the hospital bags, charging the camera batteries. I'm going to get my lashes curled and my nails clipped short and just painted clear. Just silly kind of little things like that, you know, will make us feel a little more human after the baby arrives and just help us feel like we are ready for her when she gets here. So we had a list going called Essentials, and these were things that we still had to purchase for Evelyn or purchase just kind of to get ready for her. So things like a nursing tank, a diaper pail, baby blankets, diaper inserts. We just had a big list going of what we needed to have completed before she got here. Obviously, we have most of this done now. We only need one more thing, so that is working pretty dang well. For the hospital bags, I wanted to make a list based off of just some blog posts that we had read of what is good stuff to bring. I'll be doing a hospital bag video once we have this all packed up and ready. But basically, I did a bag for me, for the baby, and then for Doug. So we did pack some of this already, and then this is kind of stuff that I'll throw in last minute or stuff that needs to be purchased before, I actually go to the hospital. Some things we won't pack, obviously, until we're ready to go, like bringing my own pillow. We'll just grab that on the way out of the house. For Evelyn, we pretty much have everything all packed up. We have her outfits, little onesies, some leggings, hats, mittens, and then just a couple little things like nail clippers, a couple diapers, just to make sure that we are totally prepared. And then for my husband, he's going to pack like all of the chargers and the camera stuff, snacks and things like that. And then he'll pack his own bag as well of just toiletries and some clothes. And then we had one more list that was a to-buy list for the hospital bag. So little travel size things or things that we either needed to like put into containers or whatnot, just for the hospital bags. So we had like chapstick. I wanted to get a little travel size hairbrush, something to put my face wash in, a little shampoo and conditioner, just things like that. That makes it a little easier to travel with, and so that my hospital bag wasn't filled with full-size beauty products and, like grooming things. Just to save a little room, we're trying to keep the hospital bag nice and small and simple. So that is kind of what we have set up. The nice thing about this entire project is that in this list, to share this with someone, all I have to do is click on share project, and I can invite my family members to view this. So that way, if for some reason Evelyn comes early, I can share this list with them and they could pack a hospital bag for me, or they could get the freezer meals ready to go, or they could make sure that the camera batteries are charged. And that way they know kind of what I need done before she first gets home for the first time ever. And they can really just kind of help us out without me having to remember all of this, if there was an emergency or a sudden surprise. And if there is no surprise, if she comes later, then we'll have all of this stuff ready to go by the time that she gets here, and we'll be well prepared just to bring our little baby home and be able to just focus on her and not have to worry about housework and chores and, buying things at the store. All right, you guys, so that is everything. Obviously, we are first-time parents, so if you guys have something that was a huge lifesaver for you with your first kids, or something that you think that we should add to this list, let us know down in the comments below. We still have a few weeks before our due date, so we still have time to get some stuff done. And if you have any questions or anything like that, then please just leave a comment. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.